Well, he was a heavyweight at a whopping 341 pounds when he joined The Biggest Loser Pinoy edition. But 36-year-old Art Mendoza was determined to win, shedding off 129 pounds or a weight percentage of 37.83% in just 4 months. He came just close to 2% shy of former policeman Larry Martin's stunning 31.61% weight loss. Well, joining us in the studio this morning is one of the Fab Five, second placer of the Pinoy Biggest Loser, businessman Art Mendoza. Good morning, Art.
Good morning, Ginger.
Art, it's crazy. I see those. I see that video. I see pictures of you, and also, I mean, I've known you from the past, and then I see you now here in the studio, and it's an incredible change. I just wanted to first off congratulate you on really kind of taking a whole new lease on life. How does it feel?
It feels great. I feel like I have a second chance at life. Before going into the show, I thought I was going to die young. So at this time, I feel like my perspective in life, there's more that I could do and I could look forward to more things.
But tell me about how you even thought about joining the Biggest Loser Pinoy edition. I mean, you have told me before that you've wanted to lose weight for some time, but never really, you know, just found the venue for it. What was the problem before? Why did you go the reality TV route?
Well, like what all obese would think, that this is just a dream and it's not achievable. For me, I was thinking the same way. And for me, I was a big fan of the show to begin with, from the US, Australia version. And then I believe that this type of confined program works. It's just a matter of how much will you maintain afterwards. So fortunately, there was something like that came about here in the Philippines, and I got in the show. What
did you think was the biggest part, or the hardest part, I guess, first off? Like, we're seeing video of just the initial workouts. What was most difficult for you at that point?
I think the very first week, it was tough because 341 pounds, it's very hard to move. It's very, very heavy. So that was the hardest part for me. That was the hardest part for me because you could feel the pains in your knees and your back. It's tough. It's tough.
When you see this video, now, what do you see? I mean, what reactions do you see?
I'm huge. I'm so huge. I mean, I can't believe I was that huge. Being 341 pounds at that time, you really didn't think, you know, you are that big. But seeing that me being that heavy, I'm like, whoa. So. Yeah.
You'll have to excuse me.
No problem.
Tell us about your fitness routine. How did you guys have to lose weight?
Actually here, my train, oh my God. I can't believe I'm still seeing how big I was. Yeah, my trainer was Chingay Andrada. I really want to thank her because without her tutelage, I wouldn't have achieved this. But yeah, I mean, inside the camp, we were working out 4 to 6 hours a day, and it was very, very straining.
Well, you talk about maintenance. What's going on? You talk about maintenance being the hard part. What's your workout scheme now?
When I got out of the camp, I wanted to be as realistic as possible, and what Chingay had told me, she said that, you know, Art, all you really need is an hour and a half a day to maintain weight loss. So what I did was she worked with me with a program that only consisted an hour and a half of training with a combination of weights, body weight, and cardio.
Okay, well, sorry, I do have to apologize.
No problem.
Sorry, I do have to apologize for that. Maybe I need to somehow get on a healthier track. But I mean, 129 pounds is definitely no joke, and that's 4 months. Do you feel like you lost the most amount of weight technically, but when it came to body fat percentage, you were 2% shy of Larry? Do you feel like, you know, that first place really should have been awarded to you?
Actually, I'm happy just to have lost the weight. I mean, for me, I wanted to have the title. The prize was not at all my concern. I really wanted the title to represent the show that it can be done. I wanted to be a living, walking testimony of this is not just a dream. that anything is possible.
And you talk about that. You're the inspiration for your kids, which is great because I guess a lot of people didn't necessarily know that you were going to join this, but they were very proud in watching you. Tell us about how fulfilling that is when you get the affirmation from your family, especially your children.
Actually, I don't have any children. It's my nieces and nephew.
Oh, your nieces and nephews. I'm sorry. For some reason, okay.
No. My nieces and nephew are in the U.S. They live in the U.S. They reside there, and my brothers and sisters would tell me that I am their inspiration. I am their hero. They grab TFC and they would watch me, and they say that they're very, very proud of me, and it's very nice to hear that from them.
Was it an added bit of pressure because it was on TV and people were seeing literally the gradual transformation of you, of your body, of everything? Was it just even more so of just a motivator to lose more?
I didn't look at it as pressure or motivation, because for me, having lost over 100 pounds I was satisfied for that. Looking at it in a victory sense, I wanted it really for the victory for the people who have believed in me and supported me. That's who I really wanted the victory for.
Okay, well, I know. Before we do have to go, your line of work as a businessman, definitely you deal with new restaurants. I mean, you have a bunch of restaurants and bars within the metro. How difficult is that, or how much of an added challenge is that to have that, and also try to maintain this weight that you have now lost? Because, like you said, it is the most challenging part.
Yeah. Before entering the camp, I was a workaholic. I would skip meals. I would just eat whenever I could, and I would eat big meals to supplement what the meals I didn't eat. Now that I'm out, I've lost all the weight. I wanted to basically maintain by balancing my life to sleeping more, less stress, and proper portioning and exercise, proper portioning of food, and having a balanced exercise regime.
Okay, Art, well, I have to congratulate you. I'm sorry that I've seemed to catch a bug during our interview, but I am very, very happy for you and wish you the best.
Thank you very much for having me, Ginger.
Thanks, Art. All right.